Okay, this is Daniel Rowe from TradeThePlan.com. I wanted to give you guys a quick update because we were supposed to have this Part 3 webinar today in about 30 minutes concerning the VolumeAnalyst update for NinjaTrader 8, which is including this relative volume, among other things, for the tick charts. So we've identified what the issues are. Everything's working in Bloodhound, which I'll show you now. There's just one issue that's causing some discrepancies between the real-time and the historical signals on the tick charts, okay, and on these row bars. So I want to get it just right before I release it, and you know, I know it must be frustrating. It's just as frustrating for me, believe me, but it's well worth the wait. And what I want to show you now is just a little bit about how this was all kind of playing out in real time today for the ES. After I show you what I'm in now, I'm actually in the long low of the day here on the ES trading back up, but the excerpt to follow this will be about this swing high getting put in and me shorting up there. I actually got out too early, but nonetheless got the low of the day here and looking to get back up. So let me just briefly go over what's happening real quick, and then I'll get right into it. So here we opened up. This is an 18,000 tick chart. This is NinjaTrader 7 that I'm showing right here. Okay, so this is the low early this morning. We opened up right around in here. I was looking for one more swing high for a wave 4 high, and then to go down to make that fifth wave low. Okay, so we've done that. I was wanting to get to the bottom of this median line here. So from upper median line to lower median line, we've done that. We actually have bullish divergence, and we have everything that I look for a long. So this is a pretty nice looking corrective pattern right into that lower median line, and I actually want to get back up to new highs. So hopefully I'll be able to hold this one. Well, it's about to close now, so I'll definitely be holding it until it reopens, probably until tomorrow, if not longer. All right, so that's what we were looking for, a swing high, come back down. Well, as it's making that swing high, which you'll see in real time here in a minute, the relative volume for the tick charts was pretty telling. So that was, you know, aside from the areas that I was looking to get to, the volume divergence on the 5-minute, and a pretty clear sign of supply coming in, the relative volume on the tick charts made that abundantly clear. Okay, and like I said, you'll see that in a moment. So what I've done now is it's come back down and made that lower low. You see here we've got a pretty huge amount of relative volume coming in on that tick chart. We have volume divergence in the relative volume on the 5-minute, ending on that really big churn bar right in here, which is a really strong sign of major demand coming in. Okay, so what I have on this chart here, which are the row bars, and I know I'm kind of flying through this right now, but let me just try to get through it. We had multiple volume divergence signals on a few different charts. So at this point, we're coming down very, very fast, right? Then we snap back, and then we come back down in this overlapping kind of a mess here, right into those major areas on the higher time frames. Okay, so once we get this volume divergence coming in, we have a couple of churn bars pretty clearly within the relative volume, and then that extreme density churn bar on the 5-minute. Everything was coming together here for my perfect long trade, which I'm in now. And I'll just tighten it up. You can see that's a live account, of course. But here, we also had everything coming together quite beautifully, and you'll see that in the excerpt from the trading room that I'll play right after this. So this is a Bloodhound template that I've made, which is combining the signals from the different charts, and you can see, so we have this low here, this low here. Well, it kind of broke that low a little bit, but then you get a re-entry here, then you get the short there. It gives you a long signal here early in the morning, but of course it's going straight down, and you weren't at any areas there. So that was a bum signal. And then here we get the perfect short, another re-entry here, short, and then the perfect long entry here, which is what I took. Pretty amazing stuff, and I just want to, give you guys an update. It is coming. I just want it to be perfect. we'll have it ready for tomorrow, and then we'll do that part 3 tomorrow at 3:30. So I've rescheduled the link to the webinar, which I'll include in the in the description of this video and in the email that I'm sending out right now. And then we'll cover the details of all of this stuff inside of Bloodhound and then actually automating it in Blackbird. And that's what I'm working on right now. Okay, so that's it. The subsequent video to follow, you'll see just a short excerpt of me discussing everything coming together here for a short. I don't think I actually take the short in front of anyone in the trading room in that video, but it was, you know, a pretty obvious swing high, so a lot of us did take it. All right, so that's it. Yeah, I like this for one more little high here. Okay, that's it right there. So I've moved from lower median line to center median line here. Well, this is a different one, actually. This is from, yeah, right. Okay, so I've connected from high to high here. That gave us the lower median line for the low.
Yeah, that's what I...
From low to low, and that gave us a center median line there. This is what the new relative volume for tick charts looks like at that high.
That says high, don't it?
Kind of does, yeah. Either here or come down a little bit and do maybe a little volume divergence there. It's that first trend line on the tick chart, and it's the VWAP and the point of control from the low. So I'm just really hoping one more wave will take us down.